Next of all, Albert, who deals with basically our Digitonic division of Bodytonic, which this year for the first time had their debut kind of event for Bodytonic. They took over all the visuals at Electric Picnic, and this DVD that's showing in the background, it's a prelude to a DVD coming out in about a month's time, which is a documentary based around Electric Picnic, which has footage and interviews of all the live acts that played in the Bodytonic arena. We've been doing Electric Picnic now for 4 years, and it's gone from strength to strength. And this year, our visual element in the arena was a step up a gear from any of the other tents that were at Electric Picnic this year. So Albert, you can tell a little bit about what the preparation that goes into the visual side of what we do, and also how Electric Picnic planned out for you.
Cheers, Steve. So I run the Digitonic side of things for Bodytonic. Just a little history on it. Digitonic has just been really newly formed in the last few months. It's been kind of an ongoing process since about this time last year when I came on board with Bodytonic. And it's just really kind of gathering together a collective of people that with the same interest as in the visual side and multimedia side of dance music and clubbing, and even from that trying to progress kind of the club scene in regards visuals, decor, filming, video, graphic content, even promotional stuff. So for ourselves, at the moment, we're a crew of 12 individuals. That includes 5 VJs, so graphic designers, cinematographers, editors, promotions people, interviewers, and programmers, software developers. So that's where we're kind of starting off from at the moment. The kind of areas we look into, I mean, week in, week out, what we look after is the club side of things. We look after the visuals that you find in clubs. So we actually produce custom content, we produce custom animations for the likes of Backlash, Stereotonic, Pogo. We'll actually, as a VJ, or like with 5 VJs, now VJing is like mixing live visuals in a club. Same as a DJ, but instead of music, you're mixing video, the same kind of principles. There's a lot of different styles in that, where you can do beat matching kind of visuals where they go in time with the music. You can create like custom loops that are more kind of abstract and just kind of flow with the music. And then you have your different types of creating the content, which is just video work, animation, 3D. You can program flash content that'll actually move with the beat of the music, so you can actually feed music into your software, and your animations will go in time with the music. And there's also elements of like scratching the video loops, so you can scratch like people dancing and move them in time with the music. So that's on the kind of club front. We also help out with like decor, coming up with new concepts for interiors for clubs and for bars, and really trying to push the limits of what's been done, especially in Ireland at the moment, keeping it on a regional level and pushing what people expect when they go into a club and what they see visually. And what we're trying to do is really kind of push the limits and give people a new experience every time they come into a club, and just really give them something fresh, something they haven't seen before. And it's not always stuff to do with just what you see on a big screen. It could be stuff to do with decor, having performance artists there as well. There's a lot of different elements that can be involved. Now this year we had our first big event, which is Electric Picnic, and for that we had the 12 strong crew of people down there with 5 VJs. We had 2 big projection screens either side of the stage, and then a video wall behind the DJ. Now with regards to the pre-production for that, we had to basically create a lot of custom content for that. We had to decide what VJs would be, doing visual specific artists, because each of our individual styles would suit different DJs and different acts. Then we had to basically organize the visual setup, so dealing with production companies and getting all the equipment that we needed sorted. So there's a lot of logistics involved as well. It's not just showing up and basically doing the visuals. There's a lot of pre-production involved. For the weekend then we had 2 camera people going around, and they were basically recording the content that we're going to release as part of the DVD we're launching in about a month's time. So that's going to be Digitonic Presents Bodytonic at Electric Picnic. So it'll include primarily like showing the acts live on stage, showing interviews with acts backstage, and then just a lot of random kind of quirky, funny content, just show really what we do and try to give a good kind of emphasis of what we're trying to do. In the future we're going to be hooking up with like staying with the kind of agency and doing kind of corporate events and corporate branding through music and through visuals, pushing the kind of multimedia side, online content, and really just trying to progress kind of the whole visual aspect and the multimedia aspect to clubbing and to what Bodytonic does. So that's pretty much what Digitonic is involved in at the moment. So thank you.
Thanks, Albert.